Hey you guys, long time no video. I know, I'm working on a video. I'm actually working on the last Fjällräven Classic video, which is like the first, but yeah, I'm working on that one. But I thought I would give you like a quick little update because I said that I wanted to update an in and out video every month, and I didn't because I'm a fucking liar. So, or I'm a person who has good intentions but bad discipline, I guess. So, yeah. Totally kick my ass for that. That's okay. You're actually supposed to do that. I told you all to kick my ass. And I will try and make one this month because I have lost track because so much was going on this month. My kid and I, we got into figure skating, and I said that in like the last in and out video. I said I bought a bunch of skates, and oh boy, I did not know that this would become so huge because she's so much into that sport, and I'm not a super sportsy person, but it turns out that I actually also like to do it. And so we joined the skating club and became skaters, and it's actually pretty cool. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to learn, a lot of equipment to buy, a lot of people, coaches, dealing with the costs of it. And I've actually started an Instagram, just the two of us, where we are figure skating, tracking our progress. So if you want to look at our Instagram, it's figure skating for two, and I've linked it below, so you can check that out. The whole purpose of this thing is that this whole training thing seems to be very expensive in the long run. So I hope that we can find a few followers, and maybe I will be able to make a Patreon for my kids so she can have coaching and training because she seems to really love that sport. And I've never been a sportsy person. Like my entire life, I was not into any kind of sport my whole school life long. Just after school, I started picking up on, yeah, being more active, I guess, and leaving this whole gamer thing behind me. Like I was huge into playing stuff like Half-Life and that kind of stuff, like the olden days. And yeah, I was more into gaming and building computers and programming, and not so much into anything that involved moving. All right, so I have no idea how I managed to stay skinny as a kid, but I did. So because I was just eating junk food and sitting around all day. But anyway, my kid, she got some talent. Like I have no coordination skills, like none whatsoever. My kid, she picks up really difficult stuff like forward stroking with figure skates, like properly. I explained that like two times to her. Now she's got it. Like I'm like, what? Okay, I gotta do something for her. Also, I'm the type of person, I think, like if you do something, you do it right. You don't half-ass it. Like I'm half-assing my YouTube channel, for instance. Like that's not the way to do it. I don't want to be that role model for my kid, and I mean she cannot see what I'm doing on YouTube. Just so in that case, get off my back. I'm not being a role model in this instance yet because she doesn't know. Okay. Anyway, I'm trying to make this to do this the right way. Like for instance with the yoga, that's more natural for me, I guess. It's easier for me to not half-ass yoga and do it right and work on that, or I don't know, any kind of research. I really like to dig into things. When I want to know something, I just find out and learn all about it and do it right. And that's also why essentially when she said she wanted to go skate every day, I said, okay, if you want to go every day, well, we gotta join some sort of skating club, because otherwise it just doesn't make sense. We don't know what we're doing. We need help, and we want to do it right because this seems like an expensive hobby. And if you really want to do it, You gotta do it for a few years at least. You gotta do it right. You gotta learn the technique so you don't injure yourself. And yeah, that's where we're at, and that's what cost me a lot of time. Also, the other thing is that like on this whole Fjellraven trip, when I made the video, it was very emotional, and just it has been, I don't know, it has been months now, and I've still been kind of disconnected from that person that I was on this trip. I mean, it has done so much for me in so many ways, and I'm so grateful for that. But still, when I look at the old videos, I'm like, I was messed up. Like, I was not well mentally. I still don't think I'm like super well. And this reminds me of a lot of issues that I have and that I want to work on. And then on the other hand, I watched a video from a girl called Jasmine Cherry, and she made a really good point in one video that I heard her saying, was like, creators only share stuff once they've accomplished it, and not before that, and not during it, not showing the process. And so everyone thinks that you lead this perfect life, you got some source of income, you've got your shit figured out, you're an adult, you're okay. Nobody's got their shit figured out, okay? Adults, creators, people who upload every month, every day, every week, whatever, we don't have shit figured out. None of our shit, okay? And most of us, and I've spoken to a bunch of other creators too, it's not just me, but in general, you will find a lot of authentic people online now admitting that we got nothing figured out. We just faking it till we make it and trying our best to not fail at least the people in our lives that we love, okay? And I think that's possible. I'm not one to say, I don't really think that you have to love yourself to the moon and back to love other people. I don't believe that. I think that's a scam. I think you can love everybody more than yourself. Loving yourself is the most difficult, and a lot of people don't get the difference between self-care and narcissism, and then just get all narcissistic and egotistic and stop caring and calling it not giving a fuck, and I don't know. But that's not the way, okay? That's not that. Anyway, I think, I'm gonna end it here. I just wanted to let you know that I'm still working on my stuff, that I've got a few videos on my tiny little memory cards here in this cute little plastic bag. Plastic kills, don't buy plastic. Anyway, I got those videos. I will publish them in time. I'm working on them. Also got some trouble with my stupid open source software, so I'm sorry, but I've not forgotten about you. I will make those videos as soon as I can, and then they will go online. And if you want anything in between, like anything low maintenance, like live streams, we can talk about that. Let me know if you are interested in that kind of stuff, just to bridge the gap to the next more active time in my life. And then, by the way, also a lot of family drama went on. People got sick. Shit happened, really bad shit. So I just wanted to say I'm sorry for not publishing a lot. And I know that a lot of you are going to be like, no, that's okay. You do you. Just slow down. Just if you need the time, take the time. We only live like 80, 85 years. We only get a certain number of years where we're fit and able to do stuff. Not all of us are going to live 100 years. Not all of us are going to be able to live life to the fullest and have resources available at all times, money available, time, even more important than money sometimes, especially if you're young. And you can do lots of things without money. But if you don't have time, at least, like, because you work in your ass off and you don't have time to have any hobbies, like, that's such a privilege. And I think that telling people to slow down and just not worry, I'm never going to be that person. I'm never going to be that person. Always going to be that person that's grateful for a good pep talk, a kick in the butt. I appreciate taking the moment in slowly. I appreciate calming down But there is a time for that. There's a time when I'm on my yoga mat. There's a time when I'm having my breakfast. There is a time for slowing down every day, multiple times a day. But life in general, for me, is not about a super slow pace and not worrying, and that's just never gonna be me. So don't worry about that. Give me the shit you want to give me the nice comments if you want to give me some. I'm very grateful for all of your comments. I read most of them. If I don't answer your comments, it's just sometimes I don't have anything intelligent to say and I just feel extremely stupid, and I'm like, I don't know what to say other than thanks and wow, but then I feel stupid and I just don't say anything. But trust me, I read all of your comments and I appreciate them a lot. And also I have this weird problem that it's the same with postcards and letters, and I just want to take a moment and be like, I want to read this when I have the time. Slowing down, you know. I want to read this when I have the time and not now. And now I'm stressed. I don't want to read this right now. And I postpone it. I like procrastinate with it. And I want to do this when I feel the right way when I'm in the right mood. And that just never happens. So don't do that. Don't slow down. Don't postpone stuff. Do stuff now or never and watch my videos.